Welcome back to the Bold Pot. Today we're tackling oxtail fried rice. Now, generally speaking, when people do oxtail fried rice, it's fried rice with some oxtail in it. But we're going to do something different today. Stay tuned for that. Now, one of the tricks to good fried rice is two types of rice, jasmine and long grain. That combination gives the best texture. It's the one that you're looking for. You can see here, I'm trying to show you guys the difference in the grains of rice here. Anyway, so we're going to head over to the sink and we're going to wash the rice just like you would normally do with the rice to release a lot of the starch. Now, you want that especially in fried rice because the starch is one of the things that makes it stick together so much. So you rinse it cold water a few times until the water runs clear, and then we're going to leave it soaking just a little bit to absorb some water to help it cook faster. So here is my trick for oxtail fried rice my way. We're going to do this as if we're making rice and peas. So I've made the peas, it's seasoned just like you would if you were making rice and peas. The difference here is we're going to strain out the peas and just use the liquid to cook the rice. So my oxtail fried rice has rice and peas rice without the peas. You see there? God, that's beautiful. So now we're cooking the rice as normal. Pretend the water was just regular water, and we're going to cook it so that it is nice and fluffy. Everything is cooked to perfection. We fluff it with a fork, and that is looking scrumdiddlyumptious. Let's get a closer look here so you can see the individual grains really nice and cooked. A great color on there because some people like their fried rice to be a little yellow. I like mine brown. I grew up in New York for the most part, and our fried rice is relatively brown. So I felt that that stew peas, rice and peas type of liquid, that was going to do it. Anyway, so we get the rice in the fridge after we kind of separate it so that it can cool down better. I'm doing this on some parchment paper just to be safe. Spread the rice out a little bit so we can cool down faster before we put it in the fridge. But from here, it's going to go into the fridge to cool down because you know we like to use leftover rice to make our fried rice. So here it is. This is the next day. This is the rice that has been cooled, and then I'm going to show you everything else that we're going to put into this. Oxtail, we got eggs, white pepper, kosher salt. That is some bacon fat that I had rendered and reserved for this process. You don't have to use that. Carrots, scallions, oil, butter. That's a scotch bonnet with some garlic, various liquid seeds. All of this is going to be in the description. Don't worry about it. MSG, sesame oil, you know, the normal stuff, Anyway, this is another trick that you need to do for fried rice. Just get a little bit of neutral oil on your hands, and you're going to basically rub the grains through your hands with the oil on your hands so that it will separate each grain even more. This is a fantastic trick. I recommend this 100%. And then we're just going to break up this oxtail. I made this video after I made my oxtail video. You guys should check that out as well. But this is a few pieces I had reserved. I'm going to save one to put on top of the fried rice, and the rest I'm just going to break apart off the bone. And then we're going to get started with the mise en place. Oh, guys, if you love the content, please like the video. Please subscribe. Let me know what you guys like, and I will try to get that done. Love you. Let's get into the liquid seasonings now. So this is oil and soy sauce, two different kinds of soy sauce, using dark soy sauce for a little bit of sweet and some regular soy sauce for that flavor, a little bit more MSG. Crushing the garlic, chopping it up fine. All of this is so that we can have everything at the ready. That's what mise en place is all about. That's a scotch bonnet pepper. That's the one that I used when I was making the rice and peas portion of the fried rice. I just reserved that to use in the dish. And then, you know, your normal customers, your garlic, your onion, your scallion, carrots. If you want to use green peas, I would suggest using frozen green peas, and then you throw them in basically at the last second, and you'll be good to go. You're going to see we're going to have everything already all set so that we can just toss it in, because fried rice goes really quick. There's some bean sprouts. God, I love bean sprouts. Oh my God, I love bean sprouts. This is another optional thing. You don't have to put eggs in your fried rice. A lot of people don't. I just love it. And instead of using 2 whole eggs and adding more liquid content, especially since we're not using freaking jet engine burner that they use in the Chinese food, so we're using a regular cooktop here. But I use a whole egg and then an egg yolk instead of 2 whole eggs. Okay, this is my dad's wok. I borrowed this because it looks more wok-ish than mine, but he doesn't really take care of it. So as you can tell by all the smoke and all the smoke you'll see in the rest of the video, we need to help him out with that. But anyway, still came out really, really delicious. So we've got most of the tougher vegetables in there first, and then we toss in the beaten eggs and give that a good mix. High heat, you know how that goes. I'm taking it off the heat, putting it back on, that kind of thing, because of how, bad the pot is. Anyway, so I've put the egg mixture back into a bowl, and that was the bacon fat that you saw me put in there now. And this is where we add the rice. Give that a toss, and then what we want to do, because we can't really get that wok hay without that open flame, that super high open flame, is we kind of press the rice against the sides of the wok in order for more surface area to be created, and you get that crisp on it. It's really, really delicious. I just added in the oxtail. Hopefully you saw that, even with all the smoke, and we get that a good mix as well. Add back in the egg mixture, and we're almost done, guys. Really, really, we're at the home stretch right now. Giving it a final few mixes before plating. Guys, the fire department almost came, but it was totally worth it. So we're going to plate this up right now. You can see the dark color because of the oxtail in the fried rice. The grains are individual. We've got that big chunky piece of oxtail right on top there. You can see the egg. You can see the scallion. You can see the carrots. We're going to get a closer look now for the individual grains once I get my hands on a fork here. But this is gorgeous. This is delicious. Guys, I cannot explain to you how delicious this is. You need to try this method. Make that rice and peas water so that you can, oh, look at that. Oh God. Just do it, please, for me. Bye.